Good morning, everybody. For today's video, we're going to be doing a Ty Cobb debut. Now, I'm recording this at a time I don't typically record because I did not sleep one bit last night. Couldn't fall asleep. Sucks to suck, but it is what it is. So looking at Ty Cobb's stats, we got 125 contact on right, 125 contact on left, 81 pop on right, 82 power on left, 125 vision. So his PCI is going to be money. He is Tony Gwynn, but better in the power department. And he's also going to have 89 fielding with 95 reaction. He's going to have some good range, especially with that 98 speed. The only downside to this card, it's his arm strength. Now, if I'm being honest, I've played 8 games with him, and he hasn't done too high. He's hitting 167. I think my big head is in the way, but I'll let you know. He's hitting 167 with an on base of 185. Not hot at all, but I will say there is a silver lining here. He's hitting the ball hard. He just hasn't found the grass yet. That being said, even though he's lining out for me, I've heard a lot of people say very, very positive things about this card. So we're going to continue to use him and see, hopefully, that he turns it around. So the way this lineup is going to stack up today, we got Tony Gwynn leading off. Honus Wagner still in the lineup. He's forever going to be here. Hitting in the 2-hole. Ty Cobb batting third. We're going to try and give him some good RBI opportunities. Frank Thomas, Ron Jeremy, Alomar, Willie Mays, and Josh Donaldson. Now, if you want to see any debuts of the cards that you see right here between Votto, Stargell, Ryan Braun, but I mean, even then, we got Gary Carter that I know will be doing a debut for very shortly. Monty Irvin's there, Rod Carew, Wade Boggs. Let's continue to go down this list. Slaughter, not necessarily. Curtis Granderson's an interesting card. Lou Brock is on the board as well. There's some good cards that we got. Evan Longoria as well. Santiago. Let me know in that comment section who you want to see debuted. We got him. Also, one side note, I did see in the comment section of our last video when I talked about how I didn't like Bob Gibson, I wasn't doing well with him. Well, you're going to watch me quick sell this card, and this is why right here. A 9.64 ERA in 4 games. I gave him not 1, not 2, not even 3 shots. We gave him 4 shots. A 9.64 ERA with a whip of 2.29. Yikes. And for some of you that may be going, well, dude, you suck at pitching. That is true. However, here's a reference point of my other starting pitchers that I've used so far. Zach Greinke at 2.34 ERA. And how many games was that? 33 games. That's a good sample size. Burt, 22 games, 2.06 ERA. Bob Feller, we've only used him for 3 games, but I have much better control over Feller than I do Bob Gibson, which is weird. I get it, but at the end of the day, sometimes you just use certain cards better. And for those of you who use Bob Gibson really well, I get it. I completely understand. But in our last card right here, in 70 games, a 2.93 ERA. Compared that to a 9 ERA, big difference. So we're going to go ahead and give Oswalt a shot. And who knows, maybe we get him in this game. Maybe we don't. But he's another card at least I've heard some good things about. He's got that fastball, he's got that sinker, he's got that 12-6, he's got the slider, he's got the change, all different speeds, and he's, most importantly for me, he's got some good control and balls per 9. So apologies about that rambling on right there, but I feel like those were some important notes to make. And after this game, if you still want to see me quick sell Bob Gibson, stay tuned, because I promise you, he's not getting another shot. He's getting quick sold. So we got Ty Cobb in the 3-hole. We're playing ANLK. Not going to go continue with that. He's got Lefty Grove on the mound, so not ideal for Ty Cobb, but we do light up Lefty Grove, so that is some good news. He's got Ichiro, Tony, Frank, Joey Gallo. Not a fan of seeing him in the lineup. He usually rakes against me. He's got himself a pretty good squad. Hopefully this is on legend difficulty. So this is Bob Feller. This will be his also partial debut. As you already see, I'm hitting way better spots than I was with Bob Gibson. Again, I understand that it's weird, but for me, it works. The guy with a little bit less control, maybe it's his delivery, maybe it's Maybelline, but it works. So we're going to go ahead and throw that fastball upstairs and away, and look at that, right down the middle. Maybe I spoke too soon, but that's only one at bat. 0-1, we're going to go ahead and throw a curveball, and holy... Let me know in the comment section down below how much I'm an idiot. Go ahead. I'm all ears. 2-2 the count. If we throw this slider correctly, it'll be a good pitch. Yes, sir. Give me... I thought it was going to be a strikeout, but for pitch being that far inside, that good of contact, okay. Tony Gwynn's going to get us started off with a base hit into right field to himself. So man on first, nobody out with some good speed. Honus is going to scream it, and that is going to get down. So we're going to get ourselves first and third, nobody out. This is what I wish happened in the debut video. I'm going to be a little bit more patient with him, and it's going to pay off. Ty Cobb, slob on my knob. An extra base hit into the left center field gap. That is going to score 2. However, that is not going to turn into a triple. We're going to hold him up at second. So we now got the lead. Oh, yeah, this started off well. This started off real well. And we got a pitch to hit with Frank. We were just underneath it. We are going to test Ichiro's arm. I know he's got a cannon, but 98 speed is going to barely get in there safely. And that is going to get down, so that base hit gets us a now 2-run lead. Robbie's going to sting it. Is that over his head? That is a missile on out. Robbie still's got that pop. 5-1. Like I said, I think Lefty Grove is a pretty easy card to hit. We induce the Rage Quit from ANLK. We're going to go ahead and play another one. So our next opponent for this debut of Ty Cobb, we're playing Sky. He's got King Felix on the mound. That is better for Ty Cobb. It's even good for Tony Gwynn. He's got Ichiro, Tony Gwynn, Ripken, Lou Gehrig, and we're really close to obtaining him. Real close. Only a couple more stars, and we'll have a debut video for him and Gary Carter. We got a lot of cards to debut. First pitch swinging, not probably the smartest thing to do. We do get blessed with a little bit of RNG luck, and RNG Jesus, hopefully he's on our side. Honus drives it into the gap. Where was this in the debut? Where could I have found this? And that all stems from patience, even though both at-bats with them we swung first pitch, but they were good pitches to hit. Ty Cobb, slob on my knob, drives it over into right field. We are going to turn that into a sac fly due to the poor animation. If he gets a good animation, we are hosed at home plate. All right, Frank, I haven't yelled your name in a minute. Give me a reason. Frank on cue gives me the reason. In this game, we are now up 3-0. And we end up getting ball 4, almost ripped off Ron's nuts. Almost neutered him. And then we swing at that. All right, so Willie Mays is now in a 3-1 count. Felix is struggling to find the zone. And we missed yet again another sinker down the middle. All right, we got to take advantage of that. And for those of you, you may have noticed I did change my camera angle from when I'm pitching. It is now in the strike zone setting. I feel like I have a little bit more command just because the line and the hoop are a little bit closer. And because I can see it visually a little bit better, I feel like it helps me. Silver lining there, we do get a strike. We're going to throw that 2-seam inside. He swings, he chases it. Frank, just pick up the ball and step on the bag, buddy. Pretty sure you stepped over it, but it counts. Get this thing off my screen. I want to be able to see where I'm pitching, man. I'm focusing on throwing strikes. You're not helping me out here, SDS. We're going to throw a fastball. Just misses again. All right, dude, can we get this thing off my screen? There's no reason for that to be there. And somehow, there's a couple things that went wrong there. On a 3-0 count, he's swinging. And then number 2, I couldn't even see where I was throwing the pitch. And we dotted it. All right, we got ourselves out of the inning. No runs given up. All right, so Bert is going to pretty much probably give us 2 outs, but we'll see. If we get a pitch down the middle, Bert does actually have a high average. Is he going to bleed that in there? Lou Gehrig with the good range. That's out number 2. Tony's going to get it through the hole and past the diving Lou Gehrig. I thought he had a chance at that. I'm an idiot. 1-1, we are going to go with that 12-6. That is going to be a money pitch. That is going to induce the ground ball over to Hocus Pocus Honus for out number 1. You're looking at a new and improved pitcher on the mound, baby. We are throwing exactly where we want about 70% of the time, which compared to the probably 20% of the time is a hell of a lot better. And we are going to miss our spot, but it is going to still end up in a at least not a terrible spot. So we're going to get a routine fly ball to right. It's going to be out number 2. 3-1 after 2 pitches. Literally just missed. He might have just bailed us out right there. That might have been a touch off the plate. It was. We're going to bring this 4-seam inside now. I feel like he's going to get jammed on it if he swings, and he does. Get another ground ball to Honus. Get ourselves a 1-2-3 inning. Bring the bats back up. Ty Cobb is essentially 1 for 1 on the day from the last game, because in this game he had a sac fly. Last game a RBI double. Let's see what he could do here. We swing first pitch because we are stupid. We are very stupid when it comes to debut videos. Man, we didn't miss it by much, but we were on top. That should be a ground ball. Frank, if you could go 2 for 2 with 2 jacks, that would be money. I don't think that's going to be a jack, is it? That is going to get up. We got ourselves another home run, Frank. He's showing up today. We got ourselves an opportunity to go back-to-back mustache rides, and that is going to at least be an extra base hit down the line. It's not going to be back-to-back shots, but back-to-back extra base hits for Ron and Frank. Got a man on second, one down. Robbie Aloe Vera, he is all over that one. Screams it right to Bryce Harper, who almost throws it away. That's going to be 2 down. Base hit still scores. Captain clutch over there at second base with that 69 speed. Very nice. Willie is going to get what should have been an RBI. We still get the base hit, and it should have gone up the middle, but pitcher wall or pitcher's leg, whichever one, stops the run from scoring. Oh, man, we are all over that, but that is not going to get out. That is all the way to the wall, basically 400 feet, but not 401, not a good enough. Hopefully we get the strikeout right here, start off the 1-2-3 inning correctly, and we are not going to do that. King Felix is going to get a base hit, but we can still potentially get it with a double play. 3-2 the count. We're going to throw that 12-6, induce the ground ball. We are just going to go the hard way. Stop the runner from being on second base. No way in hell we were going to turn 2 on that, but again, we got the lead runner. Start Tony went off with that fastball upstairs. He's going to hit it to Ty Cobb in left field. Like I said, he's going to have good range. He's going to be a good fielder. He's not going to make errors a whole lot, and he's got that good speed, so he's going to track everything down, but if there's a play at the plate, man, you're screwed. 0-1, time for that 2-seam to come inside. I think Ron might be getting a hose right here. Ichiro, sit down. Essentially, we keep the 1-2-3 inning intact by hosing out Ichiro. Tony is going to get that into the gap. Not psych. That is a absolute psych. That died off the bat, so that ends up being an out number 2. I hate myself so much that I can't figure out why I get so antsy with these cards. 0-2, we're going to throw this 2-seam inside again. He hasn't really shown us he's going to hit it well. Still doesn't show it whatsoever. He ends up getting a jammed hit by our right side of the field. So, man on first. 0-2, I feel like he's expecting off speed to come low, but we're going for the strikeout. We're going to blow that fastball by him. That's out number 1. 0-1, we need that slow 12-6 for that ground ball. We get the ground ball, but he hits it right back up the poop chute. First and second, 1 down. Repeat of that 3-2 count. That's going to be a money pitch, and it gets by Honus. Go ahead and go home. Even though it's Ty Cobb, man, you would have been hosed at the plate. But we have bases loaded. Only 1 down. Double play gets us out of this. No earned runs. And you know that Bert Blyleven has a good ERA. He gets that ground ball. Are we going to turn to? Honus is going to have the cannon to do it. So no runs come in. We get ourselves out of that jam. Let's at least get 1 or 2 more runs right here. Ty Cobb lead it off. Ty Cobb is all over that. Tell me that is gone. It is. Ty Cobb with a home run. Frank is going to get... Dude, this pitcher wall is brutal. We still at least get the base hit. Yeah, why not? Of course, it's going to be a double play. Why? Because I'm an idiot. I keep swinging at stupid pitches. Robbie squares it up. I'm pretty confident that is gone, or is that dying at the track? Don't do it to me, game. Cool. Yep. 0-2, we're going to go fastball low and in. Hopefully he thinks it's a changeup. He doesn't, but it is going to induce a weak fly ball over to Ty Cobb for out number 1. 1-1, we're going changeup away, and he just goes with the pitch. Good piece of hitting. So first and second, 1 down. Again, double play still in order. All right, first pitch to Cal. 2-seam inside. He is on that fastball that time, but it doesn't matter. With the range is Ty Cobb. Willie is going to drive that into the gap. That's easily a double, depending on how Ichiro plays this off the wall. He's going to play it off the wall like a damn champion. So 92 speeds on second, nobody out. I'm not going to call him by his name anymore. I'm literally naming him home run or bust, because deep flyouts and lineouts and occasional stupid swings by me are the only way this man gets out. And Bert is going to... Ooh, that's not going to help him out. Oh, we were going to get hosed. Send him back to third. Tony absolutely obliterates that ball. Like I said, we are power swinging this game. The PCI is too big. We are not on legend difficulty. We are now up 7-0. And our opponent, Sky Sori, ends up leaving the game. So our third and last opponent is going to be rocking with Ichiro, Pedroia, Bryce Harper, Donaldson, Votto, Tulo, Joey Gallo. I'm assuming if he's got Tulo, I'm willing to bet this is on legend difficulty. So we end up walking Ichiro after, I think, literally 4 pitches on a 3-2 count. That was a really long at bat, and he won it. We throw a fastball up in the zone, get a fly ball to Tony Gwynn. I am definitely noticing our opponent has a relatively good eye because we are not missing our spots by much at all, and we are not getting him to bite, but we do get a strike 3 right there. But Ichiro does advance over to second base. 1-1. We're going to bring this 2-seam inside. I want him to swing at a pitch that is out of the zone, and we get him to swing at it. It is going to be a base hit, but he does make the mistake of testing Tony Gwynn's arm, so we make up for it. Late jammed hit does not bite us. Get ourselves out of the inning. So this is the first time in a while that I've seen Arrieta. I'm surprised people still have him in the rotation as we go ahead and scream it right to the first baseman. Considering how many bad at-bats we've had with Honus Wagner, I am in shock and awe that this man's hitting 333, and that is an absolute bomb. All right, Ty Cobb, your turn, man. That was a 110 exit velocity. You'll love to see it. And again, I swing at stupid pitches. Slob on my knob. Cobb goes deep the other way, man. This man's showing up for the debut video. He is 3 for 4 on the day, 2 tanks, and an extra base hit. And Big Dick Frank, we were just on top of that, man. We had the timing, but we just missed it. All right, Ron, let's deliver your package like you've done in many videos. I'm sure there's a couple of videos of this man showing up in a UPS uniform, just taking care of business. Ron, that was a great pitch to hit, but we did miss it. I'm thinking about changing my uniforms to be like a UPS theme because we're going to be delivering packages all the time with Ron. I'm going right back to it on the 2-2 count. I hope he thinks it's a fastball coming in. Hopefully. Either way, it gets the job done. I think he actually read that one really well. He just missed it with a PCI. I'm going to try and surprise him with a fastball up and away. That is going to be a good pitch, and apparently Tulo has a shift. That is news to me because I don't recall ever seeing it when we've used him. But either way, he ends up beating that shift. He turns it into a double. 2-2 the count. We're going to go back to that same pitch. Change up low and in. It gets the job done. Strike 3. 2-1. We're going with that 12-6. That ended up for a good, finding a whole lot of the plate. But it is now 2-2. 0-2 the count. He was very early on a fastball. I feel like he's now gambling that Osby's going to show up. That fastball gets him inside. Donaldson across the field. But that is not before he hits a 2-run shot. Let's go get those runs right on back. Robbie, I actually think we ended up, because it was so high in the zone, we were on it, but again, too high for us to truly be on it. So that ends up being a weak flare kind of fly out over to right field. Oh, home run or bust actually ends up beating the shift. We end up turning it into a double, so it still fits the narrative. Well, we end up choking, but that was our pitcher spot, so silver lining here is at least we don't lead off next inning with our pitcher. 0-1, we're going to go back to that fastball up and away. I got to utilize that pitch more than I already am because he has not gone with it, and he keeps saying too late. Hopefully that doesn't bloop in. Ty Cobb with the range. That's out number 1. All right, DP, dude, imagine a team with DP, Dustin Pedroia, and Ron on the team. Jesus. I feel like we have to do a debut video with Dustin Pedroia just for that one punchline. 0-2, we're going to go to that 2-seam inside, jam him, quick out number 2. 2-1, what better pitch to bring out than this one? Fastball up and away, still getting that job done. I think this is the perfect time to go change up low and in. That's going to be a good pitch. Freezes him. That's strike 3, 1-2-3 inning. Full count to Tony Gwynn. What will he do? He's going to shoot it into the gap, but is that going to burn the left fielder? It is going to do that. I don't know who he's got in left field. Is that Gallo? Because that was a terrible, awful route. 89 speed is going to turn that into a triple. And if you don't have Tony Gwynn, go get yourself Tony Gwynn. And Honus Wagner is going to continue his hot streak in this video. So thankfully he's making up for what he did his last video. Got himself an RBI double. Let's get at least another run. Ty Cobb is like 3 for 4 or 4 for 5 in his video. And that unfortunately changes as I say that about him. But he does advance the runner to third. Fly ball, base hit. They're all going to score that 96 speed from third. Did Frank just go yard on that? I felt stupid for swinging, but never mind. 2-run shot for Frank yet again. Dude, that pitch is so far out of the zone. How Is that a home run? You could tell me that was going to be a sac fly, and I'm on board. I think that's realistic, but I mean, that thing was at his eyeballs. Ron is in his UPS uniform. I think he's at the house. Is he ready to deliver the package? Oh my God, he almost delivered it. I don't think he got all of it. We might have been a tad late on that one, so it is going to be a line drive fly out to center field. Fortunately, the UPS man might have to wait another day. Hit the bag, hit the bag. Oh, if that hit the bag, that would have been a glitchy hit. We were well out in front of that. So we do get 3 more runs that inning. So we now have the lead back 5-2 as we end up getting a pretty lucky line out for out number 1. One card that I will say is crazy good is this Joey Votto card. Off the bench against a righty, I think he's one of the best bench bats there is right now. He has done nothing but hit tanks for me in clutch situations. 0-2, we are going to bring this 2-seam inside again. Hopefully jam him. It eats him up, but is Willie going to have the range? It drops right in front of his feet. So Troy Tulowitzki is now still batting 1,000 for our opponent. Joey Gallo, please just do not hurt me. I know it's in your nature just to ding one 500 feet, but let's refrain from doing that to me, as you easily could have. But thankfully you missed it. We still maintain the lead 5-2. Willie is going to smoke it the other way. Man, if we were under that a little bit, that would have been an absolute moonshot. But 92 speed is now on first. Still it gets in the gap. So extra base hit machine or bust. Gets the job done again. 92 speed is going to score from first base. It is now 6-2. And we squared that up. That should have left the bat a hell of a lot better than 93. And Bert Blyleven is going to do the job that we needed. That is essentially a sacrifice bunt. Moves him over to third with 1 down. Again, a base hit. Anything in the outfield should score him. Tony is going to hit another gap shot for us. That may turn into a triple. Psych, just kidding. That is played well off the right field wall. So 89 speed on second base. Full count to Ty Cobb. What are we going to get? We got ball 4. That's what we got. What we ended up doing, though, is swinging at it. Got to turn that around for next inning. I unfortunately choked potential good at bat with Ty Cobb as we get a ground ball up the middle. Robbie Alomar with the range. 2-2 the count. We're going to go fastball up and in. Gets the job done yet again. Frank Thomas, very routine. That's going to be out number 2. We're going to throw that fastball upstairs. He is ready for it this time around. Will he be able to get a double? It's Ichiro. He's definitely getting a double out of that. 90 speed is easily getting in there. But there is 2 down as long as we don't give up that base hit. We are still going to maintain our lead. 1-2 the count. We're going to change up low and in. And holy crap, that should have been 7-5. And Frank demolishes that one right back up the middle. That had to have left the bat at least at 105. Ron, dude, you got to deliver packages. You're delivering double plays like it is your day job. Robbie is all over it. I don't think we got all of it or just enough. Looks like it's dying at the wall. That is exactly the case. 394 all the way to the center field wall. We do not score any runs. We actually do not get anybody on base that inning either. 2-2 the count. We're throwing the 2-seamer, which is going to be flat as all hell. I got to be smarter. If I see it being that flat, you got to step off the mound. Man, we are literally just missing every corner. Like, I don't know how we haven't gotten some of these calls, but either way, get ourselves our first out of this inning. 0-2 the count. Let's dot this changeup on the outside corner. That should be a good pitch. It gets the job done. Bert, make the play. He does. All right, Joey Gallo, we've held him silent so far. We're going to go changeup. 7-4. 1-2. We're going to bring this fastball up and in. That's going to be in a good spot. Frank, the goaltender, makes the play. Holy crap. Common fielding. Willie is... That ended up dying, but I'm going to take it because that would have been a line out. So that's the few rare times I'm cool with the exit velocity being down. Yeah, we were all over that. For whatever reason, that just died off the bat, and that ends up being a dot. Just extra bases. Does he go deep, or does he deeply fly out? He's still staying true to his name, man. He does nothing but, like I said, this Joey Votto card off the bench to face righties has been absolutely disgusting, and so is that swing. That's gone. Yep, Joey Votto is a god-like bench bat. I'm telling you, for 40K, go get him. And Gwen's going to smoke that, but that one's definitely going to be a line out. So we do get the first out of the inning, if I am not mistaken. That is going to go ahead and bring up Honus Wagner, who has a home run, a double. That actually is 2 outs. Honus gets it by the third baseman. He has a home run. He has a double. He has a single. If we find a way to get a triple, Honus Wagner will be goated. And then we swing first pitch like the champions that we are, which was not a good pitch. Ty Cobb, I am slowly ruining you. Now, the one thing I have heard about this Percival card is that he is not the easiest to control, which you tell that to me, that is not good news, as we do throw actually 3 good pitches, one that just missed, and then we had a dot, and then that one as well. So that's out number 1. 2 on the count. We're going to go fastball up and in, and Ichiro was ready for that one. 0-2, we're going to go fastball upstairs. Jam him. At least that time he wasn't looking for the fastball. It pans out. That's out number 2. Got a full count. That should be a money pitch. Ends up hanging a little bit higher. So I think I understand what people are saying about Percival. His command isn't that great. You could put in good user input, and it doesn't go where it maybe should. We are so far out in front of that one with Frank. All right, Ron, we need you to put on that UPS uniform, deliver that package to the door, and that was hit oddly weak. All right, so that's out number 2. That was a disgusting pitch. I mean, I always knew his slurve had some great movement, but what in the hell was that? That thing broke so much and so late. I've never seen that. That is the dirtiest slurve I've seen all year. By far, not even close. 2-1, we're going to throw that slider. Good pitch. Ground ball, double play. Yes, sir. 0-2, we're going to get this curveball just out of the zone. Good eye. I mean, he's had a good eye all game. It is really hard to get this man to chase. As we throw a changeup, we get the strike 3. Not the greatest of pitches, but again, gets the job done. Willie is all over it. And, oh my God, it is not an extra base hit. What is that? We're in a full count to Ryan Braun. Is he going to continue to be a dirty, dirty man? He ends up getting ball 4, bringing up Tony Gwynn first and second. Got to get this run in. Well, that's one way to do it. 3-1 the count to Honus. Will he end up... I just went cross-eyed, and that was a pitch to do something. And we end up drawing ball 4, so the real man that is the debut video for Ty Cobb up at the dish. What will he do for us? And what will I not do? Yeah, this has been a rough game the last couple innings, man. I have missed everything. Full count, we're going to throw that fork ball yet again, get ourselves another strikeout. 2-2, the fork ball's been a dirty, dirty pitch, and it gets him out on his front foot, but he does get it over to the right side of the field for a base hit. So a man on first, 1 down. Let's get the double play right here. 2-1, we're going to throw that fork ball, get ourselves a weak pop-up over at first base, get the infield fly rule. So we got 2 down. Still, if we give up a 3-run shot, it's not a big deal. It will only bring up the tying run after the fact. But I don't want to go that far. Let's just get Bryce Harper out. 2-1 the count. That fastball upstairs should be a good pitch. We blow it by him. I'm going to risk it. We're going fastball low and in. It's going to be a great pitch, and it just misses. Oh, man. Full count. We're going to throw a fork ball. Load the bases. Tying run is now at home plate. Can we get this thing off my screen? Why does that keep showing up? I hate seeing it. It makes it so I can't see what I'm doing. And the crazy thing is, every time that thing pops up, I get an out. So we end up winning this game 9-5. Honus Wagner, not in his debut, but he is the player of the game. 3 for 4, a home run, a double, 2 ribbies. Tony Gwynn, 2 for 5, a triple, a double, an RBI. Frank Thomas, 2 for 4, a home run, 2 RBIs. Josh Donaldson, 3 for 4, 2 doubles, and he actually had a single for once in his life along with an RBI. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. You guys have a good day.